All right, Peach Patch, I am still at Publix. I'm about to pick up 12 additional payments. Hey y'all see the thumbnail, child. Y'all see what we're about to talk about. But this is exactly why Peach Mcintyre is in hot water right now. She got too many transactions coming through back to back to back. Now what we not gonna do is act like we don't know what's going on. In my opinion, honey, let Peach numbers get down low to the flow. Let that money get down low to the flow. Y'all know she back gambling, honey. She'll pull any trick she can out of the hat, child. I'm telling you, let's not forget. Shall I go back to the past, honey? Y'all remember how she caused the scene down at Walmart over some $5.99 backpacks at that, child. I don't remember if it was Bluey, Blues Clues, or Dora the Explorer, honey. The point is, she's supposed to be a millionaire. Why not pick up the bags, go check out, and get out of those people's store? So then we got Popeyes. Remember how she cut up down there at Popeyes, honey? She ended up getting trespassed from those people's establishment. $222.22. Of course, I have to sign for them. I also have to FaceTime each one of my clients, guys. So it's going to be a little process. We got our 22 cents. And here's our money, guys. So this is customer number 3. Let's go. And I'm going to FaceTime her. Now listen, for somebody to be such a genius, she did not think this one through. Girl, you are down there in Tampa, Florida, honey, where the scammers be scamming. Now you mean to tell me that you thought that was smart to be going to Western Union back to back to back? Y'all think about it, and there's multiple things that could flag the Western Union system, but y'all think about it. She's getting the same payment over and over and over from multiple accounts. Of course, it's a possibility that it would be flagged. Not to mention, somebody could have called in and did a dispute. Now, I get why she's doing it, but I think it's a dumb thing to do. Now, listen, she would be a damn fool to be out here collecting cash payments on camera and not paying her taxes. So I'm not even going to tackle that because I don't know what she's doing. But what I will say is I hope that these business owners are getting some type of receipt, some type of invoice for these cash payments, because you can do that. Quiet as it's kept, you can do that as long as you have proof for the IRS to send in when you do your taxes. So yeah, you can pay for promotion, advertising, and things like that to be done on social media. So I want to hope that she is giving these people some type of invoice or receipt, child. I would never do this for the sake of content. I would have it going through my website just as I do my classes, my digital products. Now, I like to live a drama-free life, but one thing I know about Peach Mcintyre, she waits for the adversity, and some of it is self-inflicted. So, Peach Patch, this is payment number 1 out of 12. We're going to pick up that next one. Shout out to the Peach Patch. They did their biggest one. All right, Peach Patch. I had a client that put a security passcode on her payment, and then when I contact her, which I call everybody anyways when I'm picking it up, she didn't know what date she wants. So we're not going to do business with her. We're going to actually let her get her money back. Now, something sounds real fishy about that. Why would you send your money to Peach Mcintyre and not have a date in mind? This is where the shit started, I believe. My other client did MoneyGram instead of Western Union. Lord. Now, Peach Patch, I like this Publix location. They're very fast, but she did already forewarn me that they may run out of money, so I may have to go to another Publix. I would have preferred to stay at one Publix. It would have made my night easy, but it's fine. Now, pay attention to her face. Pay attention to that little smirk she had on her face when she said somebody sent a MoneyGram. That doesn't even make sense. Why in the world would somebody send a MoneyGram when she clearly said Western Union? Child, something just ain't right. Peach Patch, she's saying that she's out of cash and so she can't give me money anymore. And I was like, I only picked up two payments. It's literally $666.66. I pick up $3,000 at a time at Publix. So I asked for a manager. Here's our first 2 payments, though. On Peach Patch, she might think I'm doing fraud, and she might be doing that to be funny. I literally was at the same Publix earlier. Not a problem. So Peach Patch, as I was waiting on the manager at Publix,
I talked to my client, let her know that I had successfully picked up her money. She actually sent me $444.44 because not only is she paying for her own promo, she's also paying for her friend's promo. Now, this is what you call a friend, honey. So I had received the payment, and of course, y'all know I always call my clients, make sure that we can discuss dates, times, count out the money, let them know that it's all there, do our viral money spread. I cannot wait to do her promo, man. Y'all are showing out. When I tell y'all, people from all parts of Florida and from other states are tapping in with me. Thank you guys so much for your business and taking advantage of Peach Mcintyre's fell off sale.
Peach Patch, right now I feel discouraged. This is why I'm going to go back to only accepting cash. It'd be less problem. So Peach Patch, I feel very frustrated. I called Western Union and they told me that that one transaction was blocked and I could go back and try to pick up all my money. We gonna see. At this point, I feel like, but we know life is filled with adversity. This was so smooth until it wasn't smooth no more. So annoying. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to tell all my customers to get refunds. They like blocked my account. It happens. All right, Peach Patch. I just talked to Western Union again. They said just try another location. So I'm at Mcintyre. If this don't work, then we done. Everybody will just have to get refunds until I come up with an alternate way to pay. Peach Patch, this has been very discouraging. I went from having a good flow, and I'm talking about I got so many payments to pick up, to now I'm experiencing some adversity, which is aggravating. But I just tell myself, you know, life is filled with adversity. Keep going anyways. It is what it is. Peaches, like, it's fine. All right, Peach Patch. I typically call all my customers on FaceTime as soon as I'm picking up the money and do my money spread. But because Scott is letting me pick up my transactions at once, we're just going to get everybody's payments at once. And then I'm going to call everybody individually. The first time I just did too. After my Publix experience, I was like, you know what? Let's just see if it works. So I just picked up 2 separate payments. 1, 2, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 20, 21, 22. And then here's the change. Can't forget that change. So this is... All right, enough is enough. Now I'm going to stop it right here. Only because you mean to tell me that you could record content at Scott making $5 payments, trying to call yourself being funny to Woods baby mama, but you could record that content all the way through, but you couldn't record the cashier? Hell, as far as I know, she could have walked in there and started counting that money. We don't know if those people gave her any money from Scott. Let's just call a spade a spade. But I'm telling you, y'all have to remember she's very intentional. She will do anything for a click and a view in hopes of going viral. Y'all know she likes to make it on the neighborhood talk, Tasha K and all of the things. She will do anything. Y'all see she over there dancing in front of the garage, licking her tongue out, acting like she licking on Wood's wood, honey, because she knows that makes people feel away, y'all. It's the same old plays, different year with Peach Mcintyre. She is so predictable at this point. But yeah, y'all drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think about it. I'll call y'all back later. Bye, y'all.